Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. E-Fix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Just got your CXC or CAPE results? Then start your degree today at CTS College and choose from many of our pathways in business management, business administration, human resource management, marketing, finance, management information systems, computer engineering, computing and information systems. Full and partial scholarships are available. CTS College, where education is beyond academics.
P&V Marketing is #1 for all your new and roll-on roll-off vehicles. 100% financing available on all vehicles. The best price and warranty of 3 years or 50,000 kilometers. 7 years warranty or 100,000 kilometers on hybrid batteries. Visit our showroom or give us a call today.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and a microscopic analysis with Miss Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
Fruitopia, Fruitopia, it's the drink that's hype. Orange and the fruit punch taste so nice. Guava, pineapple, that give me a vibe. We no want nothing less compared to the rest. Fruitopia the best. Quenching the thirst when it comes to the test. Perfect thing for my lunch. Flavors pack a punch. Fruitopia, Fruitopia, it's the drink that's hype. Orange and the fruit punch taste so nice. Fruitopia, the drink that rocks your lunchtime.
Neo Eyewear presents its latest designer eyewear collection. Come in and see our new arrivals of Versace, Giorgio Armani, Michael Kors, Coach, Ray-Ban, Kate Spade, Fossil, Marc Jacobs, Boss, DKNY, Nine West, and much more. Call us at 390-3196 or 672-5052. Find us on Facebook. We carry one of the largest selection of spectacle frames in the country, over 1,300 frames to choose from.
DCTL Shipping Services, where all your cargo needs are satisfied. Great customer service, excellent timeline both in air and on ocean, with fantastic rates to suit your needs. We ship from China, Panama, and Miami to most Caribbean islands. Summer specials on barrels, e-containers, D-containers, and cubic meters. Call us today.
Janice, what's your secret? Your place always so clean and organized.
Well, Gil, I've got a secret. It's Sir.
Sir? Seriously? You have a man coming to clean?
No, girl. Sir's an amazing new line of cleaning products. I'm talking about kitchen sprays, bathroom scrubs, even laundry detergent. They've got the whole house covered.
So your secret weapon is Sir?
You bet. Sir cleaning products are a game changer. Not only do they smell amazing, they're effective and affordable. And this Sir definitely wouldn't judge your mess.
Introducing the Sir Collection, a wide range of affordable cleaning essentials for every corner of your home. Discover the secret to a clean home. Available at all leading supermarkets nationwide.
At Army Hardware and Superstore Company Limited, we make hardware shopping a lot easier and affordable. We have everything from foundation to finish. New wave or Alu-Zinc circular deck and pan, pre-painted PVDF, BRC grade 1 red blocks, eco cement, corrugated or smooth steel, and so much more. Approved by the Trinidad and Tobago Bureau of Standards. Come in to any of our 2 locations, Derrick Road, Chase Village, or Royal Road, Aruca. Give us a call at 671-3001 or 692-3629 or WhatsApp 384-253 for quotations.
D. Rampachat Company Limited Auto Division offers one of the leading batteries in the world. MAC batteries can be used in most vehicles. These high starting power batteries with new Cycle Plus technology are safe, leak-proof, and offer long-lasting life. Give your vehicle the best. Choose MAC and never look back. Contact us today.
Is your business or company not making money? That's because no one knows about you. Advertise on Crime Watch, the #1 show, and watch your business transform. Call us at 294-4081, 225-4327 or 225-3250.
In a relaxing staycation at the beautiful Serenity Hills Palace, nestled in the heart of South Trinidad, you can enjoy quiet scenic views. We provide spacious, fully furnished air-conditioned rooms with accommodations for up to 15 persons. Enjoy a day at the luxurious poolside, fully equipped with an outdoor kitchen, barbecue grill, poolside bar, and lounge areas. Overnight and day passes are available to fit your staycation needs. Find us on Facebook, call or WhatsApp 1917-239-5799 to book your stay.
SNS Passage Supermarket comes to St. Mary's Freeport with the wide aisles of variety, quality you can trust, a community hub, and loyalty rewards. When I say they have everything, they have everything from your fresh produce, the wines and spirits, your butcher, meat, seafood, bakery, you name it, they have it. And with these prices, trust me, you're guaranteed to save some money in your pocket. So come on down and shop today at the brand new SNS Passage Supermarket, St. Mary's Freeport.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shameia Limited at 665-3336 or 4808-715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shameia Limited, quality you can trust.
At RPM Express Couriers, we make your online shopping experience easy. Sign up with us and get your free account with no monthly or annual fees. You can pay online using our customer app or website. Don't have a credit card? No problem. We can make the purchase for you via our shopping assistance program. Download our app and track your package. Free nationwide delivery, office or curbside pickup. Call us at 224-4776, visit our website or send us an email for more info. RPM Express Couriers, the company that goes above and beyond.
MNP Enterprises Limited is having their last massive blowout and clearance sale. We are located at the corner of Ramwell Trace and Uriah Butler Highway. Visit our showroom or contact us at numbers provided.
Enhance your space with Extreme Home and Tile Supply Limited. Get porcelain and ceramic tiles, decorative security doors, toilet sets, face basins, and more. Visit us at Perseverance Road, Chase Village, Chiconas, or call 299-327.
Tile Clinic has its big rim sale on. Get 20 to 50% off on the latest styles and sizes. We carry a variety of tires and tire equipment for agriculture and industrial needs at the best prices. Located at Couva, Chiconas, and Pleasance Park, the Tile Clinic is.
Beat the heat at Kinko Limited Auto AC Parts and Services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable. Exceptional prices, quality work, and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp, or come in today and take advantage of our many specials.
Paradise Pools and Spas Limited can transform your pool experience using the world's best brands in pool supplies and equipment. Our showroom is the largest in the Caribbean with a variety of chemicals that treat and focus on your pool water. Chlorine that kills all germs comes in granular and tablet forms. Clarifiers for cloudy water. Algicides that get rid of all algae. pH balancers. Hayward and Pentair heat pumps to keep you warm. Chemical pumps, filters, LED lights, and so much more at unbeatable prices. Come into any of our 3 locations: Santa Cruz, San Fernando, and Tobago. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or give us a call. At Paradise Pools, we treat your pool right.
Touch and Taste Restaurant and Banquet Center. Join us for the ultimate culinary experience. We're open for lunch and dinner. Our new menu is loaded with an amazing array of international cuisine for you to relish. Our world-famous $60 lunch buffet will not disappoint your taste buds. Visit our spacious and modern banquet hall to host all corporate or personal events. Touch and Taste Restaurant and Banquet Center. Passion in every meal.
Is your business or company not making money? That's because no one knows about you. Advertise on Crime Watch, the #1 show, and watch your business transform. Call us at 294-4081, 225-4327 or 225-3250.
Welcome to the Fab Indian Expo. Anybody could get something here, from sandals, shoes, the wallets, the watches, as you see.
Like when we went to attend the prayers for nice Ramayana and everything, we got everything covered.
And we're giving away $10,000 for the most liked picture. So you have to wear your Indian wear and come on down, take a picture right here on the 360 and win $10,000 in gifts and prizes.
In life, there are moments that define us, shape who we are, and the legacy we leave behind. At I.A.N Funeral Directors, we understand the importance of this. We offer affordable burial and cremation packages tailored to reflect the essence of your loved one, not just any Allen or P.Allen. Contact us today.
With the brand new Passage One card, earning points is as easy as shopping at any Passage Food King supermarket, Bright Ideas and Crave. And let me show you how easy it is to redeem points. You can redeem your points when you shop for new curtains, household items, decor, flowers, and seasonal items at Bright Ideas. You can enjoy discounts at our loyalty partners. ARO Family Medicine Pharmacy with 10% off every $100 spent. Ocumed Health, Safety and Wellness for discounts up to 10% on your doctor's visit. 11th Avenue Doctor's Office for 10% off your first visit. Dr. Rampol's Family Practice for 10% off your visit. Plus, Guardian Life of the Caribbean for 5% off for new customers.
Drive in to Dibbles Auto Parts, specialize in automotive spare parts for all Japanese-made vehicles, Nissan, Toyota, Mitsubishi and more. We stock engine, suspension and body parts, headlights, tail lamps and more. We also carry the latest models of roll-on, roll-off vehicles. Our team is ready to assist, so there's no worry. Call or WhatsApp. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram or visit our 3 locations. Our prices and quality can't be beaten. Dibbles Auto Parts. We lead, others follow.
Experience the world of KC Confectionery Mint Explosion Treats. Savor the perfect finish to every meal with the original KC Dinner Mint. Indulge in the invigorating freshness of the KC Ginger Mint. Soothe your throat with the super taste of KC Super Mint. Relieve irritating coughs with KC Cough Drops. Enjoy a delightful fusion of chocolate and mint in the KC Choco-filled mints. Refresh your breath instantly with KC Clear Mints. Feeling under the weather? KC Menthol Drops and KC Axe infused with eucalyptus will have you feeling better in no time.
KC Candy, we make life sweeter with every bite.
At Harry's Water Park, it's more than splashing under the sun. It's an experience. It's an adventure. It's about laughter and excitement. It's a place where families and friends create unforgettable memories. Call now to book their ultimate family adventure. Get ready for a world of excitement and non-stop thrills.
Is your business or company not making money? That's because no one knows about you. Advertise on Crime Watch, the #1 show, and watch your business transform. Call us at 294-4081, 225-4327 or 225-3250.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew the There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. Now I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Allen. This is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on the line, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, you're going to get... I tried my best today, putting everything together. Almost 8 persons died over the weekend. One person died, and another, a pastor's son passed away over the weekend, Ramdas. Keith Ramdas and that's Redemption Worship Center in the Petersfield area. We're going to go to that shortly. And also, my good friend, former police officer Asing, his daughter passed away last night at the Shagona Health Facility. So it was it was a weekend where not only murders, but people were literally in pain. I mean, my heart went up, but I will tell you about that. I will tell you about that during the course of the show. On Friday, I left you with the murder total of 336. Today, ladies and gentlemen, it's 345. 345. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start. A total of 8 murders were recorded in the country. A total of 8 murders were recorded in the country between Friday and Monday. The murders took place in the Southwestern Division, Southern Division, Central Division, Western Division, and Port of Spain Division. 2 of the murders took place on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and 3 on Sunday, and 1 on Monday. 6 of the victims were shot to death, while one was beaten and another was stabbed to death. 2 young women were also among the murdered victims. So, ladies and gentlemen, now you understand it. We have established that 8 persons died. And let me tell you something. Last week we had 18. Am I right? Last weekend we had 18. 18 murders. And you are telling me this weekend 8. What is this? What is this? Criminals, they went to rob a businessman in Charlieville. They were gunned down, but nevertheless, imagine, thank God, the businessman had his license, firearm and whatnot, but nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, this place is lawless, and that's why we have to fix it. We have to fix it. As I was mentioning to a group of people last night, you have to go after them. You have to go after them. And let me tell you something. We have seen a series of stop and search, roadblocks and whatnot. But what I would really like to find out, I would like to know the statistics with respect to getting illegal items and whatnot from those stop and search. I think right now that is very dangerous for police officers. In fact, I saw some over the weekend, and it's like you need to strengthen, have a bigger presence of police officers when doing a roadblock. Times are different, and a lot of criminals, ladies and gentlemen, they are using Waze. Because when you're using Waze now to transport anything, it will tell you police ahead. So they already know here what's going on. We can't go on this road. And you see, times have changed. We can't wait for the police, for the criminals. Of course, we might get a little weed. Of course, we might get a little, you might get something. You might get expired insurance. You might get somebody driving on that in front. But to really go after the monsters, the people who gunning you down, the people who do business, the people who killing you among the bars, the people who come to your house and shooting you, the people who putting down the robbery, you have to go in their homes. You have to drag them out. You have to go in the dungeons. You have to go in the ghettos. You have to go in the little manhole where they live in and go after them. You have to go after them. We have passed that stage. You see all this roadblock good. We have a problem with that. We have a problem with that. But criminals are smart people. They are not stupid people. You have to think like them. You can't wait to stop and search up. We can say some criminal go pass down. By the time I put on Waze on my phone, I don't know. Police so. By the time police ahead. You're seeing it. Ambulance ahead. You're seeing police ahead. So a man don't think it. Pass through this side here. And we're walking it on Waze. And that was the first thing I said. That people not thinking in this place, you know. Criminals are beating you with Waze. Always remember, they are beating you with Waze. What we need to do, and you see, is with respect to getting a search warrant, under the new law now with respect to this thing they bring out, I think it's a JUPA, where you have to get a masters of the court to sign the warrant, because long time it have people used to abuse their position and their power. Now by the time I go and get masters of the court to go get a warrant, them done bust out of that house already. So now we have to start to think differently. We have to make arrangements, say, yeah, we're good. By the time we go to obtain a search warrant right now, it is the hardest thing. You can't go and lock up nobody inside the house. That's why criminals have the upper hand on us. Because you can't go after them inside the house. We have to deal with them outside. But sometimes when they're sleeping, they all rest at night. They all rest in the wee hours of the morning. They all go by their girlfriend to get a little flex and bust out. That is the time you have to go for them. But it's difficult now because did you have my first thing to ask you, when you went for this criminal, you had a search warrant? You understand? Times are different, so that is why we have to think differently. It's not about, yeah, we're going on. We go in and get, are we doing stop and search? Oh God, come now, man, right now, look at them, 18 died last week, 8 died. Where is this? Where is this? There's a war. We in a war. We are in a war. So that is why we have to make up our minds and go after them. Go after them in the dungeons. Go after them in the little hood. Go after them. We have to smoke them out from the hills. We have to smoke them out from the back street. We have to smoke them out from the shacks that they live in, that the abandoned houses that they use to store them. We have to smoke them out. You have to go surround it and you have to deal with them. That is the way we have to go. You can't wait for them to come out on the street because they are coming out. I asked in one question, show us the statistics with respect to since we have started a series of roadblock, what we have really gotten. A series of roadblock. That's how you have to go after them, because every day they are repeat offenders. They're killing one weekend and coming back the next weekend and killing you again. They do business. I have no problem with the roadblock, but we have to go after them. Here now we continue again. So 8 persons died. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a special hello to Neo Eyewear, ABC Bats and Doors, Car City Trading, Passadi Food King Supermarket, RPM Express Couriers, eFix Investment, Touch and Taste Restaurant. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The Ian Allen Show will be right back.
Neo Eyewear presents its latest designer eyewear collection. Come in and see our new arrivals of Versace, Giorgio Armani, Michael Kors, Coach, Ray-Ban, Kate Spade, Fossil, Marc Jacobs, Boss, DKNY, 9 West, and much more. Call us at 390-3196 or 672-5052. Find us on Facebook. We carry one of the largest selection of spectacle frames in the country, over 1,300 frames to choose from.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Lights, camera, action. Go live with Ian. Get Ian Allen to visit you business live and get seen by millions across all social media platforms. No one knows who you are because you are not being seen on the Ian Allen Network. With millions of new views every month on YouTube, Facebook, and our website, our platforms will let people know who you are. Book Ian Allen to come to your business for a unique and captivating hands-on experience that assures results. Let your business be seen by millions on the Ian Allen Network. Book your live now. Contact Ian Allen via WhatsApp at 294-4081 or call our offices at 225-4327 or 225-3250.
Christopher Mansing, certified real estate agent. Have an apartment to rent? Call me. Have a house or land to sell? Call me. Need evaluation done? Call me. Call me now at 722-2057 or email me at address provided.
Is your vehicle in need of repairs and you're tired of paying expensive prices for inferior parts? Then Car City Trading is your solution. We carry a wide range of high-quality brand new Korean auto parts at unbeatable prices. From the smallest sensors to a complete nose cut, head and block, suspension, body and electrical parts, engine parts, cooling systems, compressors, alternators, starters, and more. We are ready to serve you at Lot 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2. Call us at 615-2603 or WhatsApp 704-2246 to get your quote. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
Become a part of the leading network at the Ian Allen Network. Cameramen, advertising agents, and researchers job vacancies available. Submit your resume to oneian.allen@gmail.com.
from the supermarket that brought you the Audi promotion. 10 home makeovers valued at $20,000 each. And the 9 Caribbean cruises. Now, Passad's The Food King brings you an experience of a lifetime. Get the chance to win not 1, not 2, not 3, but 10 Caribbean dream vacations this July, August. Picture yourself here. Crystal clear waters, white sandy beaches, and enjoying vibrant local cultures, creating unforgettable memories. All you have to do is spend $300 at Passad's The Food King or Bright Ideas, and your dream vacation could become a reality. Every week, one lucky winner will be chosen. You'll have the chance to dip and pick your dream destination for an unforgettable 3-night, 4-day stay for 2. Imagine the excitement of choosing your own paradise destination. Winners will be selected weekly beginning July 14th. Promotion ends September 11th and is NLCB approved. Shop, enter, and fly to paradise. Besides The Food King, caring for you like family.
At RPM Express Couriers, we make your online shopping experience easy. Sign up with us and get your free account with no monthly or annual fees. You can pay online using our customer app or website. Don't have a credit card? No problem. We can make the purchase for you via our shopping assistance program. Download our app and track your package. Free nationwide delivery, office or curbside pickup. Call us at 224-4776. Visit our website or send us an email for more info. RPM Express Couriers, the company that goes above and beyond.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Touch and Taste Restaurant and Banquet Center. Join us for the ultimate culinary experience. We're open for lunch and dinner. Our new menu is loaded with an amazing array of international cuisine for you to relish. Our world-famous $60 lunch buffet will not disappoint your taste buds. Visit our spacious and modern banquet hall to host all corporate or personal events. Touch and Taste Restaurant and Banquet Center. Passion in every meal.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now you know a total of 8 persons were recorded or murdered in this country. Among 2 young women were also murdered victims. 6 of the victims were shot to death while 1 was beaten and another was stabbed to death. Now, I'm going to start with Monday. I'm going to start with Monday, the 22nd of July. A man is yet to be identified, was shot and killed at Phase 4 Beetham earlier on Monday, July 2024. Police report he intercepted the suspect vehicle in John Laventon moments after the shooting and recovered an AR-15 rifle and a ski mask. However, it is uncertain if any suspects were held. All we know that they intercepted a vehicle, but we don't know what they got in the vehicle. This is the person, lady. In fact, he has been identified. Yeah, but this is the victim here, but we don't have a name for him as yet. Okay, we don't have a name, but this is from Beetham Gardens earlier today. Police reported intercepted the suspect vehicle in John Laventon moments after the shooting. Now, the last murder, ladies and gentlemen, that took place. Now, all those videos are on Ian Allen Network on Facebook and Ian Allen Network on YouTube. The last murder that was recorded in the Beetham area was on Wednesday, the 12th of June, 2024, when the decomposing body of a man is yet to be identified was found floating in the river near the Beetham water treatment plant. So that was the last person to be that was recorded murdered in the Beetham area. That was on the 12th of June. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I just need to tell you this. Skeleton remains of a man was found inside a house at Coconut Drive in Mova earlier today. Skeleton remains of a man was found inside of a house on Coconut Drive in Mova earlier on Monday, the 22nd of July, 2024. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is what happened today. So now I'm taking it to Sunday. An ice cream vendor was gunned down at his home in South Oropouche on Sunday, 21st of July, 2 days after he narrowly escaped a prior attempt on his life. And you all didn't know that. 2 days before an attempt to assassinate him, Somebody attempted to kill him, I don't know. The deceased was identified as Winston Sammy of Hillview Avenue, Berridge Trace, South Oropouche. Around 7:35, Sammy had just arrived at his home and was unloading his van after completing a day's work when a white vehicle pulled up next to him. One man emerged from the vehicle and called out the victim, causing him to walk to the front gate where he was greeted by gunshots. The suspect then ran back to the vehicle and fled the scene. Relatives who were at the home contacted the police and emergency health services. However, by the time they arrived, Sammy had already succumbed to his injury. It is alleged, ladies and gentlemen. You see what I like to do? I like to give you the information. And a little more information to tell you what I am gathering. It is alleged that prior to the fatal shooting, Sammy was attacked and shot at while driving with his wife along the Berridge Trace flyover on Friday, the 19th of July. That is what we are hearing. I'm asking that the family get in contact with me. If you have information, WhatsApp me on 294-4081. The last murder, ladies and gentlemen, that I South Oropouche, the last murder that took place in the South Oropouche area was on Saturday, the 1st of June, when a 21-year-old Dennis Jugun, a.k.a. Fast of the Lizama Trace, St. John, South Oropouche, was gunned down outside his home. So that was the last time somebody was murdered in the Oropouche area. South Oropouche. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue on Sunday we are continuing. Now remember, it was eight murders here. A woman was beaten to death by her boyfriend in San Fernando. The deceased has been identified as Shameia Went of Johnstone Street, San Fernando. Around 5:10 in the morning, officers of San Fernando Police Station responded to a report of a Jane Doe dropped off at the San Fernando General Hospital. When they arrived at the scene, they were informed that around 2:08 a.m. on Sunday morning, Shameia was dropped off unresponsive at the entrance of the Accident and Emergency Department by an unknown vehicle. Doctors made an attempt to resuscitate her. However, it proved futile and was declared dead. While in inquiries at the hospital, officers met with Wen's mother, who told them that she went to her daughter's home, which she shared with her abusive boyfriend. When a neighbor informed her that the suspect asked her to assist him in taking Wen to the hospital. When the woman went to assist the man, she observed Wen lying unresponsive on the floor with marks of violence. This is the person, ladies and gentlemen. He's known as Man. We are looking for a person identified as Man. Anybody who has information. In fact, we have Clovis Floyd, and we have another picture of him. Yeah, we have two photographs of him. Remember, he have like a tattoo under his eyes. So watch me. Let me tell you something. Let this man know I am trying to meet with him wherever he might be. Family members are harboring him, whatever. Let them know that we are looking for him. Okay, anybody who know the whereabouts of this man? He's known as Man. He's been identified as, this is just two images. Clovis Floyd. Okay, but it's so sad, yeah? It's so sad, ladies and gentlemen. That girl is 22 years old. And you know what bacchanal it had, even with her grandmother. Her grandmother was assaulted and whatnot, beaten at one time. It just have a history. And that is why young girls need to know. You need to know. And it's so sad, a young girl like that, a young girl that beaten to death. When they drop, how pretty this girl is. When they drop her off, unresponsive. Well, love is love? No, man, it can't be like that. It cannot 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 be. Look at this girl. That is so sad. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that this person could assist us. Clovis Floyd, a.k.a. Man, could assist us. He has a tattoo under his eyes. It is alleged that now, let me just give you a little score again. It is alleged, ladies and gentlemen, that 3 weeks ago, Wen decided to escape the violent relationship with the accused after her chopped in her hand she was chopped for using her cell phone. When reported, called the police and was picked up by her mother and taken to a safe house. However, on Friday, 19th of July, walked out of the hideout and went back to her boyfriend and ignored pleas from her mother to return. So, ladies and gentlemen, they put her in a safe house, she walked out back. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, you have to be careful. Sometimes you might take out a protection order for a man, and people might say, nah, he go behave, he go this, he go that. But they only want you, ladies and gentlemen, to come out so they can deal with you. So anytime you see, watch me, anytime you see man beating you and man slapping you up, all that red flag, put on your phone and want to beat you and all kind of thing, let me tell you something. We are going through that. But do you know, ladies and gentlemen, in fact, just to let you know, police got involved on numerous times. There are numerous reports about both of them. There are numerous reports. Now she's dead and it's all over. But you can't blame the police now because let me tell you something, she was in a safe place on Friday. She was in a safe place, but she walked out because he probably chain up, girl come home, we got to behave. Let me tell you something, once a snake, the only thing a snake is shed is skin, that is all. Once a snake, always a snake, You understand? So ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, this young 22-year-old was the 23rd female to be murdered in the country for the year thus far. It's 23 women already killed in this country, 23, And the second female to be killed in Southern Division for the month. Just on Saturday, I'm taking it back to the 13th of July. Businesswoman identified as Carissa Ramratan of Grand Street, Rio Claro, was gunned down at Toyota's motor compound near South Park, San Fernando. And we're still looking for the killers. Here she is with her husband and whatnot, in happier times. If you have any information, so that's the second murder in the South area. Also, ladies and gentlemen, on Sunday, a man was stabbed to death during an altercation at a bar in Tabaquite. Early on Sunday, the 21st of July, the deceased was identified as 41-year-old Julian Hall, a.k.a. Blacks of Emmanuel Junction, Tabaquite. Again, this is the 41-year-old Julian Hall, a.k.a. Blacks of Emmanuel Junction, Tabaquite. Around 2:30, Hall was reported in front of the Ecstasy Bar along the main road, Tabaquite, when he got into an altercation with a man identified as Carmichael Pino. During the scuffle, Pino armed himself with a knife and stabbed Hall multiple times. This is Pino. Everybody know Pino from Shogunas. He has a barbering shop at on the main road, Shogunas. Pino subsequently fled the scene and Hall was rushed to the hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. This is Hall and this is Pino. You really think this is crazy, yeah? This is Hall and this is Pino. And that goes to show you how trouble can come really, really fast. And sometimes you have to run from it. Let me tell you something. You have to run from it. And I think that is the bar. I was telling somebody, I was on my way to Rio Claro because there was a murder at Valley Road in Rio Claro. Pool Valley Road in Rio Claro. And I stopped there to buy something, to just get a bottle of water or something. My security and I. And you won't believe, while I was taking out the money, I just put down my phone like that. Just rest on my phone. I never stop. My head so hot. I thinking, how can I think? You're just busy. You're moving. And somebody asked me for a picture. I took it out. By the time we reach a good distance, I have my phone. Then I realized we had to turn back. Lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, the barman said he kept the phone for me. So there are good people in Tabaquite. This situation is just terrible and unfortunate because apparently there was a fundraiser for some person who's involved in sports and whatnot, and they had an oil down to the back of the bar and everything was just a cool vibes. The bar was a cool vibe, big people drink, everybody, but anyhow, it didn't happen inside the bar, it happened outside. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking it to Saturday now. And just to let you know that the suspect in the stabbing went on Sunday morning in the company with a relative to the Vancouver police station where he surrendered to the police. This morning, they say he surrendered this morning. You know, Brasso, you know what I can't understand? We were in Brasso, a big station like Brasso, it had nobody in it. One car and all gates closed. What is that? So it had nobody there? So you don't have quarreling, nobody don't threaten, nobody dies heaven? And I think that's crazy. Why be closing these stations? There are people living in the community that must be protected. Okay, well, put a little vehicle and some people and just have the thing running so they could cover a certain area. Wow, unbelievable. Bypassed by the Brasso station, locked down. I would have opened it because there are people, there are families, there are farmers. There are a lot of people living in that area, in that jurisdiction. So if you have to go and make a report, you have to go quite Vancouver, can I think? Brasso, taxpayers' money built a nice station there. You should see but I first class station and just closed down our station to rotten. Nah, man. And we had 18 murders last week and 8 this week. Something wrong. And you know, and they had big protests. I don't know if my researcher could get it back. Big protests for that same station. I'm going to take a fast break, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say a special, if you're shipping, you know, you need to get in contact with DCTL shipping services. Also, make sure, and you drink the Fruitopia. It is amazing. It's an amazing drink. I want to say a special out to Shikalisha. Also, D-Ram Passad, Mac batteries. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Harry's Water Park. Well, we passed Harry's. I passed Harry's going down. All right, SNS Passad, Supermarket, and Bobby's Motor Supplies and Accessories. And you remember, SS Passad and family, they are in mourning right now because Mrs. Passad, known as Leela, passed away. Yeah, so the Passad, SNS Passad Supermarket, they are currently, they are mourning the loss of the senior, that is Sunita's mother, and senior, that's Leela. All right, so again, accept our deepest sympathy to the family and whatnot. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N. Allen Show will be right back.
Become a part of the leading network at the I.A.N. Allen Network. Cameramen, advertising agents, and researchers job vacancies available. Submit your resume to oneian.allen@gmail.com. DCTL Shipping Services, where all your cargo needs are satisfied. Great customer service, excellent timeline both in air and on ocean, with fantastic rates to suit your needs. We ship from China, Panama, and Miami to most Caribbean islands. Summer specials on barrels, e-containers, D-containers, and cubic meters. Call us today. Crime Watch Studios is extending help to those adversely affected by Hurricane Beryl in Carayacu, Grenada. We are collecting canned foods, non-perishable items, women's sanitary products, and toiletries to those in need. You can drop off your contributions at Crime Watch Studios at Orchard View Plaza, Chiguanas, opposite the Medford gas station. For more info, call our offices at 225-4327 or 225-3250 or contact I.A.N. Allen at 294-4081. You can also make a monetary contribution to our First Citizens account and our PayPal SWIFT code provided for international transfers.
Fruitopia, it's a drink that's hype. Orange and the fruit punch taste so nice. Guava, pineapple, that give me a vibe. We don't want nothing less compared to the rest. Fruitopia the best. Quench any thirst when it comes to the test. Perfect thing for my lunch. Flavors pack a punch. Fruitopia, it's a drink that's hype. Orange and the fruit punch taste so nice. Fruitopia, the drink that rocks your lunchtime.
Shiklisha Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Shiklisha Limited, 665-3336.
D. Rampachad Company Limited Auto Division offers one of the leading batteries in the world. MAC batteries can be used in most vehicles. These high starting power batteries with new Cycle Plus technology are safe, leak-proof, and offer long-lasting life. Give your vehicle the best. Choose MAC and never look back. Contact us today.
Water Park, your adventure awaits.
Crime Watch does not end at 7 p.m. It continues on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Download the I.A.N. Allen app today.
Dear viewers, be reminded that we go live on multiple platforms. If our YouTube is down, you have other options. You can view us live on Facebook on the I.A.N. Allen Network or live from our website at ianallen.org.
Start your Java with low prices on all your favorite drinks and more. Shandy 6-pack now $34.95. Malta 6-pack now $34.95. Vitamalt 6-pack now $39.95. Gatorade 3 for $25. Juicy 6 for $20. Fruitopia 6 for $20. Cocoa 2 liter 3 for $25. Nestle's full cream milk 1 liter 2 for $30. Super Cow full cream powder 3 for $20. Mabel Sprout ketchup 3 for $25. Win 1 of 4 Sip of Summer exclusive road trip bus passes for you and 5 friends to Maracas Beach on the Roadstone Party Bus. To enter, spend $50 or over in Carib Brewery products. Hurry, promotion ends August 31st, 2024. 4 convenient locations: Rio Claro, Freeport, and 2 in Mayaro. SNS Passad Supermarket, loyal to local.
Welcome to Bobby's Motor Supplies and Accessories Limited, your #1 dealer in auto parts. We carry a wide range of windshields, door glass, body parts, auto lamps, lenses, batteries, suspension parts, and much more. Come on down to a one-of-a-kind showroom at Hussein Circular Drive, #2, Bamboo Settlement, for your side steps, bed liner, chrome kit, roll bar, tray covers with free installation on all accessories. Call us at 235-4859 or WhatsApp 342-3453. Our friendly customer service staff is ready to assist you.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Just to let you know, it is so sad here, before we go further, and I'm going to Rio Claro now, where, in fact, before I go there, Pastor's son dies. Devon Ramdas, the son of Pastor Keith Ramdas, and his wife passed away on Sunday. Ramdas is the pastor of Redemption Worship Center in Petersfield. I'm sure a lot of you know the Redemption Center. Everybody knows Redemption. And stop it right there. Put a pause on this. These two people here, let me tell you something. See these two people? Boy, I love them. I'll tell you what, coming from the Christian community, Pastor Ramdas and his wife, they are really, really great, decent people. Decent. I mean, he knows my father, he knows my mother, he knows everybody. I mean, we know him just like, and so we would have known Devon. And Devon passed away in his sleep yesterday, and it's so sad to the Redemption Worship Center family and from the Christian community also. We are saddened by the passing of Devon Ramdas, such a great guy, young fella, passed away in his sleep. And let me tell you something, that is so sad. I don't know, and I really pray for them that God gives them the strength, that Pastor Ramdas and his wife, that God gives them the strength, because he's a good guy, he's a super great guy. And we support him, and so. And ladies and gentlemen, again, also, I tell you, boy, things can really happen in life, It can really happen. Look, even ex-police officer, he's retired now, Mr. Asing, Gerard Asing. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, before we go further, his 17-year-old daughter, Christine Asing, the daughter of retired police officer Gerard Asing. Remember, we had put up a picture of Gerard Asing. He had gone missing. You remember that? Asing. Yeah. There's a photograph of him, Mr. Asing. Everybody knows Gerard Asing. Everybody knows Gerard Asing. Right? I met him a short while ago. It was so sad, ladies and gentlemen. She's a student of Carpichaima West Secondary School. She's a student of Carpichaima West Secondary School. Do you know this girl passed away? We don't know the cause of that. She was taken to Rushdie Health Center in Chaguanas, and this is just photographs of her. Really sad, She's a student of Carpichaima West School, Secondary School. She just graduated. In fact, she and her brother from kindergarten, they both sat on the same table, on the same desk, straight up to graduation. So every school and every class you in, the brother and sister sat together. And so to the Carpichaima West Secondary School, that is a school I attended also. Great school. So ladies and gentlemen, to the Asing family, and everybody knows Gerard, we ask that he be strong in a time like this. So it's two families, it's two parents, ladies and gentlemen, parents that lost their child over the weekend. You understand? So you have Pastor Keith Ramdas and his wife. They lost their son over the weekend. He died suddenly. They're the pastor of Redemption Worship Center in the Petersfield area. Everybody know the Petersfield area. Also, ladies and gentlemen, and Gerard Assing. Everybody knows Gerard in Chaguanas. Everybody knows Mr. Assing. He lost his daughter, Christine Assing. So we're going to keep you posted with respect to that. Go ahead. Katrin Assing. That is who? I have Christine here. Oh, that's an error. We apologize. It's not Katrin Assing. Sorry, we apologize. I wrote Christine. Sorry, I got mixed up. Okay, it's Katrin Assing. She's a student of, she just graduated, just graduated. I want to tell her good people, real good people. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a shooting in Rio Claro left one man dead and 2 others injured. If you have any information, start going on to my website one time. The deceased were identified as Keston Alexander, a.k.a. Milky of Pool Valley, Trace, Guayagüeari Road, Rio Claro, while the injured victims were identified as Akim Mohammed and Sheldon Griffith, also of Pool Valley Trace. Around 6 p.m., Alexander was taking a bath in an open area at the back of his home and 2 masked men armed with firearms approached him and began shooting. Alexander subsequently ran through his house in an attempt to escape the gunmen. However, they pursued him and continued shooting. Alexander fell a short distance away and the assailants shot him multiple times. Mohammed and Griffith were nearby, sustained injuries by stray bullets and raised an alarm. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is I did a little interview. I was on the scene in Rio Claro. Let's go. Keston Alexander, the young man that was just shot. What exactly happened, sir?
Well, probably Mr. Yanal and I was here at the point in time, right? And I was home. I just came from work, I was garden work. And as I came out of the bathroom, I got a call, right? That they shot my son, right? And at the point in time, I shot a ball. Mr. Yanal, tell you on the show, I know where it come from. I know where it come from. You understand? The police and Rio Claro might hold back certain things.
Yeah. But I will raise with you directly. Don't worry. You wouldn't talk that in this, right?
The police and Rio Claro.
So you know who wanted your son dead? Did prior to this incident, did your son receive any threats also?
Yes.
Okay.
You understand?
Your son hasn't been marked before the courts?
Yes.
But,
concerning them same individual.
Okay.
And the magistrate also tell my son to stay away from them, and the magistrate also told them to stay away from my son. You understand? My son.
When was the last time the court matter your son appeared in court pertaining to these individuals?
Well, Mr. Ian Allen, to tell you on the truth, I don't have the recount in my brain. You understand? But I know every Wednesday is one time.
What was the matter? He was charged for what? Drugs?
No, he wasn't charged for drugs. He was charged for what do you call it?
Oh, okay, assault. Okay, assault. Yeah, no problem. Okay, no problem. Okay, so he marked before the court and he's going to sign his station.
Yeah.
Right. Well, okay.
And we also have a brother and a nephew, a brother and a cousin in custody right now. For the same situation.
For the same, okay.
But they is also in YTC because I was younger than him.
Minors. So you have matters to take to court?
Yes.
Right. So you don't, we can't say if this has any connection, then we can't say that. So we don't want to go, and we're not going on that road. If this has any connection, because that matter before it was, and it just does not involve your son alone, it involves other persons. So we would not want to say that this matter has any connection, this incident has any connection. What we might have just might be circumstantial evidence, or we can't see as yet. And then I would chat with you off the interview and everything. Okay? So we don't want to connect. We're making no connection to that property. And I am not making any connection until I have substantial evidence.
I don't have no comment on that, Mr. Yana.
Alright, but again, and what is your name, sir?
Roger Alexander.
Roger Alexander.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Roger Anselm Alexander, proper name.
Roger Anselm.
Roger Anselm
Alexander. And your son's name?
It's Cheston Roger.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, we just spoke to the dad. As you can see, the police are cordoned off the area here. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break shortly. But before we take that break, one man was fatally shot. This is on Saturday also. One man was fatally shot while another was wounded following a shooting in Carnage on Saturday, 20th of July. The deceased was identified as 24-year-old Arthur Amos of 315 Big Yard, Carnage, while the injured victim was identified as Akim Alexander of Lance Mittan, Carnage. Around 11:45, both men were lying in Alexander's home when they were ambushed and shot multiple times about the body. Residents of the area heard a volley of shots and went to investigate when they found both men nursing gunshot wounds. The police and emergency health services were notified. However, by the time they arrived at the scene, Amos had already succumbed to his injuries. Alexander was subsequently taken to St. James Medical Facility where he was treated before being transferred to Portsmouth General Hospital. Now, this is the second murder that has been recorded. This is the second murder, ladies and gentlemen, that has been recorded in the Carnage area. Just on Wednesday, the 10th of July, 21-year-old Damien Didier of Upper Seaview, Carnage, was shot and killed inside a vehicle near his home. Also, ladies and gentlemen, also, the country, ladies and gentlemen, this country has recorded its 17th double murder after a man and a teenage girl were gunned down inside a vehicle in Laventille. So we're going to take a fast break, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, we'll tell you about that. And I realize that we are doing extremely well on just one platform. The analytics just showed us that it is 22nd of July and we already 1,918,000 persons have watched your ads, and the show. Always remember that. So the ads on the show, and also, ladies and gentlemen, it's repeated on weekends. These are the numbers to call if you want to advertise. It is repeated on weekends. It is repeated the next day, the night. And this is just one platform. What about Ian Allen Network on Facebook? What about IanAllen.org? No username, no password. And you could go look at Crime Watch. And tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make sure tomorrow we're going to put up more numbers for you to call. More numbers with the pop-ups, with the ads. We need to do more pop-ups. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The Ian Allen Show will be right back.
Paradise Pools and Spas Limited can transform your pool experience using the world's best brands in pool supplies and equipment. Our showroom is the largest in the Caribbean with a variety of chemicals that treat and focus on your pool water. Chlorine that kills all germs comes in granular and tablet forms, clarifiers for cloudy water, algicides that get rid of all algae, pH balancers, Hayward and Pentair heat pumps to keep you warm, chemical pumps, filters, LED lights and so much more at unbeatable prices. Come into any of our 3 locations, Santa Cruz, San Fernando and Tobago. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or give us a call. At Paradise Pools, we treat your pool right. Become a part of the leading network at the Ian Allen Network. Cameramen, advertising agents, and researchers job vacancies available. Submit your resume to oneian.allen@gmail.com.
Drive in to Dibbles Auto Parts, specialize in automotive spare parts for all Japanese-made vehicles, Nissan, Toyota, Mitsubishi, and more. We stock engine, suspension, and body parts, headlights, tail lamps, and more. We also carry the latest models of roll-on, roll-off vehicles. Our team is ready to assist, so there's no worry. Call or WhatsApp. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram or visit our 3 locations. Our prices and quality can't be beaten. Dibbles Auto Parts. We lead, others follow.
Are you tired of looking for screws and bolts and not finding them? Look no further. Screwtech Limited, located at number 792 Papuri Road, Lower Barrackpore, has everything you need. From bolts, nuts and screws to washers, anchors and stainless steel products. Open Monday to Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us now at 327-BOLT or 654-5205 or find us on Facebook at Screwtech Limited. Visit our website at www.screwtechlimited.com. If it's not an STL brand, it's not a screw.
Lights, camera, action. Go live with I.A.N. Get I.A.N. Allen to visit you business live and get seen by millions across all social media platforms. No one knows who you are because you are not being seen on the I.A.N. Allen network. With millions of new views every month on YouTube, Facebook, and our website, our platforms will let people know who you are. Book I.A.N. Allen to come to your business for a unique and captivating hands-on experience that assures results. Let your business be seen by millions on the I.A.N. Allen network. Book your live now. Contact I.A.N. Allen via WhatsApp at 294-4081 or call our offices at 225-4327 or 225-3250.
In life, there are moments that define us, shape who we are, and the legacy we leave behind. At I.A.N. Funeral Directors, we understand the importance of this. We offer affordable burial and cremation packages tailored to reflect the essence of your loved one, not just any Allen or P. Allen. Contact us today.
Just got your CXC or CAPE results? Then start your degree today at CTS College and choose from many of our pathways in business management, business administration, human resource management, marketing, finance, management information systems, computer engineering, computing and information systems. Full and partial scholarships are available. CTS College, where education is beyond academics.
Welcome to the Fab Indian Expo. Anybody could get something here, from sandals to shoes to wallets to watches, as you see.
Like even to attend the prayers for nice Ramayana and everything, we got everything covered.
And we are giving away $10,000 for the most liked picture. So you have to wear your Indian wear and come on down, take a picture right here on the 360 and win $10,000 in gifts and prizes.
Get delicious meals and cold drinks at Double R Restaurant and Bar. Enjoy local cuisine daily and our Saturday Riverline menu, fireside duck, cascadoo, goat head, lagoon rice and more. Delivery available in the Chaguanas area. Call us today for more info.
Crime Watch does not end at 7 p.m. It continues on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Download the I.A.N. Allen app today. Welcome back to the I.A.N. Allen Show.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And also I still have to tell you about the home invasion and whatnot. So let me start on Friday. I'm giving you back on Friday. The country has recorded its 17th double murder after a man and a teenage girl were gunned down inside a vehicle in Lavender. Remember I told you this was when my show was going. I said it's out of a double murder. So that is why they have been identified as 36-year-old Walter John and 19-year-old UV student Samantha Celine Chedi, 19 years old. Just imagine that, of Portugal Avenue, Tampuna Road, Arima. Around 6:15, officers were on mobile patrol in Port Spain area when they received information of several loud explosions along the Pleasant Quarry Road. When they arrived at the scene, they discovered a grey Hyundai Accent registration PCY 3822 in a drain along the roadway. Upon making further check, they discovered John and Shady's lifeless body inside the vehicle, bleeding from multiple gunshot wounds. The officers among the DMO to the scene who viewed the bodies and made their pronouncement and ordered it to be removed from the scene. Crime scene. You know, I'm showing you the crime scene. Remind me of the couple who were cutting the cake and whatnot for the birthday party when they were gunned down last week. A couple was gunned down last week. Latoya and last week, and we aired the video. It reminds me now that just last week what name is that? Latoya Voisin. on Saturday. No, before we go there, get that video ready for me. But it just goes to show that, now it's couples getting gone down. So if you have a man and he in anything, let me tell you something. He in anything, bet your bottom dollar you have going on. And use the girlfriend, you're getting gone down too. So I don't want to say it here, but as the Prime Minister said, choose your man wisely. You have to choose your man wisely. Because you don't know. Chedi was the second female to have lost her life. Second female teenager who have lost their lives for being intended for a male companion. Just on the 2nd of January, Tanisha Jackie, a.k.a. Pinky of Linden Street and Trip, died after she was shot in a vehicle along Carlos Street in Woodbrook. You remember that? This nice girl. Jackie's then boyfriend, 30-year-old Tyrant Best of Upper St. Barb's Road in Belmont, who was said to be the intended target, was wounded during the shooting. He didn't die. But the young girl died. She died. Just imagine that. Now you have another one now. Samantha Celine Chedi of Portugal Avenue, gunned down along with her friend, Walter John, 36-year-old. Following, ladies and gentlemen, now, I don't know, somehow, I don't know why I feel that name Chedi rings a bell. That name Chedi rings a bell. Now, I know a couple of the Chedis and them, but not from that side. I know from the Karen. I know a couple of Chedis. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, so if anybody has information, they could go to my website. Following Chedi's death, her tearful mother took to social media warning young women to be careful. Go ahead.
Supposed to be making preparations for my child's birthday next couple of months. So I don't know the situation that I'm going to morgue. I'm going to get a casket for my daughter. I would wish I never wish this on nobody, I never wish this on my the little girls out there have to know all their friends, know all their friends and the things that their friends do, and at least you won't go with my child and shoot up like and kill my child, I have a question for them gunmen and them up in Canada with the advertisements, and then see a little child in our front seat, they tell that child, hey, go home, girl. Should have been child, I was supposed to be a grandmother, Yesterday I was so happy. Day before yesterday, as a matter of fact, I was so happy. I go on Cherry Man. When I'm a Muslim brethren say, hey, we're going out there. I say, I know, I'm like, yeah, you know, is the name to give you in the whole land. I say, what name is that? I said, I just call you Big Sister. And I feel so happy to know my Muslim brethren. And them in Capo, they just call me Big Sister, even though it's not a Muslim. Call me Big Sister, I was so happy, boy. And the child go on, baby, I only kill my.
Oh, unbelievable, yeah? Unbelievable. But it reminds me, ladies and gentlemen, that the story I carried earlier on when this young girl was dropped off at the hospital. Shameia went of Johnstone Street, San Fernando, and she was in a relationship with a man. I believe that this is the person that we are looking for who could assist with the investigation. He is known as Man. And she was beaten, and it's not the first time they put. Imagine a young 22-year-old girl. You already in safe house. People are telling you, just stay away from that man, that girl. Stay away from that man. That man is failure, boy. Ting. But it just goes to show. I mean, as parents, how much you will tell your child that person. Let me tell you something. My friend told me something. My friend called Errol told me something, and that is so true. The most dangerous person to deal with you will ever come across in your life is somebody in love. Yeah, the most dangerous person and the most dangerous man is a man in love. Take what I tell you. And he even went on to say, he said it's worse like when a dog gets knocked down and ends up on the pavement. That's a dangerous dog to approach. Because once wounded and hurt, that dog will bite its owner. It's just a parable, but I'm just letting you know that. But it's sad. It is very, very sad. Also, ladies and gentlemen, more important news today. Bandit was killed and another wounded during a home invasion upstairs a business place along the Carney Savannah Road in Charlieville earlier this morning, Monday 22nd of July. The dead man has not been identified and he died inside the home, while another man who may have been wounded managed to flee the scene along with 3 other accomplices. While fleeing, the suspect jumped into a neighbor's roof and a cutlass he had in his possession fell into a drain between both properties. My camera crew visited the area today and were able to see the cutlass inside the drain. Police report on the incident said that around 3:10, a businessman was asleep at his home located on the upper floor when he was awoken by noise and later saw 5 men, some of who were armed, inside his home. That's craziness. Craziness inside the businessman home, you know. It's craziness, boy. And these are decent people, eh? I know every one of them. These are decent people who work hard and have their business. I know them. They know me, little boy. They know me. You understand? I didn't know introduction to these people and them. But I'm just telling you, what you doing in people's house? Come to rob. You come to rob people in the house? Thank God he challenged the suspect and fired shots in their direction, causing them to flee through the window. They initially forced their way through. 4 of the suspects escaped in a waiting vehicle. But I heard another one was held in a health facility. Okay, I heard another one was held in a facility. If you have any information about that or the suspects, get in contact with me. And to the police, could you go and collect the cutlass in the drain, please? The cutlass remain in the drain. Just to let them know that the cutlass remain in the drain. Imagine coming to planners you and chop you and you have your children and your family in your house. That's craziness. And you telling me you have time to, boy, I didn't want to hear nobody, you know. Let me tell you something. All that roadblock thing and thing, watch me. You want to go have these, you think there's people waiting to catch we in a roadblock? To catch the businessmen, to catch your family while you're on the road, but they're coming in your house and do it. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, we have to go in their house and deal with them. We have to go in their homes and deal with them. You have to deal with them. We have to go in their home. We have to go in the criminal and the man who wants to shoot and killing people, go in their home and drag them out. Show them what me. This road thing is good. I ain't condemning it. But things change because they're using ways. If they have a little fires, they know where to pass and where not to pass. Police, the police. So that's why when I told you, the government should approach the persons responsible for ways and ask that this cannot be, make some kind of come up with something that, right now the real thing running, we are one of, but you don't know where the police. Yeah? That's what the bandit use them when they go on ways. You understand? Nobody are thinking. So all this roadblock and we have water and flower, we have to go in your house and deal with you. We have to go in your house and deal with you, ladies and gentlemen. A post-mortem in another case, a post-mortem has been ordered to determine the cause of death of the nude, lifeless body of a man who was found bleeding from his rectum in San Juan on Sunday. The deceased has been identified as 37-year-old Ronaldo David Riley of Carlton Lane, Quarry Road, San Juan, who allegedly suffered from hemorrhage. Around 7:15, officers received a report of a body lying motionless at Carlton Lane. When they arrived at the scene, they discovered Riley's nude, lifeless body with blood and apparent human tissue resembling intestines protruding from the rectal area. Hey boy. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any information, go to my website. A man died on Saturday after he allegedly fell and hit his head while fishing with his friends in Beach. The deceased was identified as 21-year-old Vikas Jonas of Canaan village off the Manzanilla Road, Mayaro. Around 11:30, Jonas was reportedly lying with a group of friends fishing for kongs at the Chiruma River off Chiruma Road when he hit his head. Friend is carrier, but friend don't take you back. You saw people telling you, know who you're hanging out with. The mother that lost the girl from UV who was gone down with the man on Friday. She said, pick your friend, know what you're doing. The young girl who was driven to the hospital after being beaten by someone she loved, after being warned by everybody, by Tom, Dick, Harry, everybody, by telling her, don't go there, don't go there. Today she's dead. Know what you're doing in your life. Know your decisions. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a former school teacher is suspected to have been kidnapped after his vehicle was abandoned in Price Plaza. A former school teacher is suspected to have been kidnapped after his vehicle was found abandoned in Price Plaza on Saturday, 21st of July. Missing is 40-year-old Kamal Maharaj of Felicity Shogunas, who was last seen on Friday, 19th of July. Around 11:30 on Friday, Maharaj reportedly left his home to go to the Scotiabank ATM at Price Plaza. At about 12:30 p.m., he withdrew money from this account and told his wife he was going to meet someone before returning home. However, when he failed to return home around 2 p.m. and calls to his phone went unanswered, relative made a report to the police and responded found this blue Hyundai car parked in the mall, untampered with. So we don't know if he left with somebody who he was familiar with. We're going to take a fast break, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, want to say a special to Interliving Limited, Tire Clinic, also M&P Enterprises, Serenity Hills Palace, Passad, the Food King Supermarket, Extreme Home Tiles and Supply. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The Ian Allen Show will be right back.
Now opened at our Montrose Shogunas branch, Tire Clinic's truck tire department with a faster tire changer, the largest service bay to facilitate all your heavy equipment needs. We carry tires for cars, motorcycles, or get your alignment done all at one spot. Call or visit us today.
MNP Enterprises Limited is having their last massive blowout and clearance sale. We are located at the corner of Ramwell Trace and Uriah Butler Highway. Visit our showroom or contact us at numbers provided.
Come delight in a relaxing staycation at the beautiful Serenity Hills Palace. Nestled in the heart of South Trinidad, you can enjoy quiet scenic views. We provide spacious, fully furnished air-conditioned rooms with accommodations for up to 15 persons. Enjoy a day at the luxurious poolside, fully equipped with an outdoor kitchen, barbecue grill, poolside bar and lounge areas. Overnight and day passes are available to fit your staycation needs. Find us on Facebook, call or WhatsApp 1917-239-5799 to book your stay.
Dear viewers, be reminded that we go live on multiple platforms. If our YouTube is down, you have other options. You can view us live on Facebook on the Ian Allen Network or live from our website at ianallen.org.
From the supermarket that brought you the Audi promotion, 10 home makeovers valued at $20,000 each, and the 9 Caribbean cruises. Now, Passad's The Food King brings you an experience of a lifetime. Get the chance to win not 1, not 2, not 3, but 10 Caribbean dream vacations this July, August. Picture yourself here, crystal clear waters, white sandy beaches, and enjoying vibrant local cultures, creating unforgettable memories. All you have to do is spend $300 at Passad's The Food King or Bright Ideas, and your dream vacation could become a reality. Every week, one lucky winner will be chosen. You'll have the chance to dip and pick your dream destination for an unforgettable 3-night, 4-day stay for 2. Imagine the excitement of choosing your own paradise destination. Winners will be selected weekly beginning July 14th. Promotion ends September 11th and is NLCB approved. Shop, enter, and fly to paradise. Besides The Food King, caring for you like family.
Crime Watch Studios continues to stand with the citizens in the fight against crime. We have been committed to this for the past 17 years, and we have had a serious impact in the investigations of crimes, support of victims, the less fortunate, and in the apprehension of suspects. We invite you to join our efforts by making a small contribution, minimum of $5, to our PayPal account and First Citizens account to show your support. SWIFT code provided for international transfers.
Enhance your space with Extreme Home and Tile Supply Limited. Get porcelain and ceramic tiles, decorative security doors, toilet sets, face basins, and more. Visit us at Perseverance Road, Chase Village, Chigonas, or call 299-3271 for more info.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. 2 Diego Martin men. Now remember, we don't end at 7. So all those of you who are looking at me on Ian Allen Network on Facebook, Ian Allen Network on YouTube, and all the apps and whatnot, Android boxes, and so we don't end at 7. We continue till 15:15. Those of you remember, there's a contractual arrangement with Synergy that we bought airtime until 7, but it continues. But everybody's on their devices and so. And that is when people can see your ads and see your product and look at the show. 2 Diego Martin men who claim to have been kidnapped by Spanish drug dealers in Venezuela issued voice notes advising that their captors want US $50,000 for their release. Facts added that they were calling around attempting to scrape as much money as possible in order to secure their release.
Bobby, we tie up in Venezuela here where the kidnapping. Here we're going on, but they want $50,000 US, 25,000 a piece of me and fat for nice bills and things. $50,000. You understand? See what you can do for me now, brother. Right now, me and Fat's messaging everybody trying to get help now. Yeah, but you know, disrespect with the saddest man, so you don't know. They want to take out that on me and they call. But they're calling for big money. But they say we are car, we are house, we are they sell them thing and them. I know, but them and them come down, we work, see everything and pets have, we fats have children. They pay $25,000. Okay, well we here tie up, boy, we tie up. We here. Real gunmen watching me like, hey, we tie up.
Slap you.
Hey. Smoke's real problem, boys.
It's on my fan page. You don't know what to believe because hours after the video went viral on social media, the men identified as Kevin Bocage, aka Fats, and Bobby, both of Tomato Drive River Estate in Diego Martin, released another video saying that they weren't kidnapped and were well. Look at it.
We kidnapped now, boy. We normal here. See, we just normal now, boy. We have no problems. Not nice time take people and them goods. And right now, people just have them money. You don't know people going through real thing down here, down on this side of the town. Let the men and them just pay the people on them. You understand? Look, Bobby, here, normal. Right? Talk now.
Everything, Chris. Nobody in lash you, nobody in beat you, nobody in touch you.
We cool, right? Everything sound, don't worry. Right? Not nice, you have to pay people on them though.
Yeah, but look at the game, but we're paying people money for in Venezuela. I just showing you the games people playing in this country. See the games people playing? What's that? Somebody called Not Nice, they wanted money for the goods and all kind of thing. So it's drugs, it's whether trafficking, but then again, I will tell you something. How you lay your bed so you're lying. Nobody can do nothing. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to... An Arima man is wanted under police guard at hospital after he was shot by a soldier whom he and another man attempted to kill at Dump Road earlier on Sunday. 26-year-old Sebastian Bailey of La Retreat Road, Arima, was shot in the leg and ankle by a member of the defense force after he and another man allegedly pointed weapons at the victim who was on his garden around 7:45. The victim told the police that two men, one armed with a pistol, another with a rifle, approached him and pointed their weapons. He opened fire on them with his licensed pistol. So one man was shot. This is one of the victims here. Well, the man who went to kill, he got locked up. I just wanted to know that. So, yeah, he go get it. Also, a man was shot, ladies and gentlemen, while asleep in Barataria at his home. The victim was identified as 30-year-old Wesley Crease of 8th Avenue North Barataria, around 3:30 Crease, and his wife was asleep at their home at 8th Avenue, North Barataria, when she was awoken by him shouting, I get shoot. Upon making checks, she observed creased bleeding from a gunshot wound to his stomach. She subsequently raised an alarm, and with the assistance of the victim brother, they took him to Monctop Hospital. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a 14-year-old boy was hit by a stray bullet during a shooting near a bar in Tobago on Saturday around 8:48. A 40-year-old man, ladies and gentlemen, was sitting inside a bar, Watering Pub, along Dunvegan Road in Wim, Tobago, when he heard several loud explosions. He subsequently made checks and discovered a masked man shooting at a group of young men who were scampering for safety along the roadway. Remember, we have to take off the audio and whatnot because of the gunshots. The 14-year-old schoolboy of Backhill Wim, who was among the group, sustained a gunshot wound to his right ankle and collapsed. That is so sad. Big holiday, imagine, and children getting shot. What's really going on in Tobago, boy? What's really going on in Tobago? All this is just different angles I'm showing you. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we don't end at 7 o'clock. Those of you who think that we don't ever get cut at 7, we continue till 7:15. So make sure that your grandchildren, those who have advanced in age and whatnot, who is locked onto the show, tell your grandchildren, tell them I want to make sure, I don't want to miss nothing on the I.A.N show. I want to make sure and see everything. So make sure, put me up on I.A.N on YouTube, on Facebook, so we can look at it and share the videos and whatnot. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a 20-year-old girl was allegedly sexually assaulted by 2 men at a guest house in Port of Spain. I repeat, a 20-year-old girl was allegedly sexually assaulted by 2 men at a guest house. Around 4 a.m., the victim was reportedly attending a party with some friends at a bar called The Castle in Belmont area. However, around 7 a.m., she left the location to meet up with a man she met via Instagram by the name of Pigdan. The accused subsequently took the victim to an unknown area in Belmont, where they were joined by another man. The woman alleged that the 2 men then took her to the Alicia's guest house in Chancellor Hill, where they repeatedly had sexual intercourse with her against her will for approximately 2 hours before ordering her to take a bath. The suspect then contacted another driver who dropped the victim off near KFC along Charlotte Street, Port of Spain. The victim made her way to Besseau Street Police Station, where she made a report before she was taken to St. James. What were you doing up? Boy, what craziness is this, boy? Let me just do a pullback. Relatives of Jeffrey Ramsey are pleading with the police in Tobago to provide them with the necessary documentation so they can collect his body and bury him. I just wanted to highlight this to you. Ramsey, who lived in Les Coteaux, died under circumstances that are unclear inside a house at Feeder Road in Canaan Tobago. At the time of the reporting of his death, it was reported Ramsey, who was subsequently identified and killed by an occupant of the house during a home invasion. His relatives visited my studio earlier today. They complained that they had been getting a runaround from police in acquiring the certificate given to the officers from the mortuary, which should be used to register his death. The relative said, I'm fed up with the back and forth. Every time I have to leave Trinidad to go to Tobago, and up to this day, we can't get my brother's body to put him to rest. That's all we want. The sister said earlier with tears in her eyes that she said that the police sent her ahead and had Ramsey autopsy conducted because they were able to identify him from previous criminal case, which he later sued the state over. The sister questioned why the police didn't contact his relative, including a police officer who lived in Tobago, to come and identify the body before the autopsy. Go ahead.
Crime Watch does not end at 7 p.m. It continues on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Download the I.A.N app today.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, we have to air that. We have a video to air with the bridal bridge also. But before we go, before we continue, pull back when this story was first highlighted on June the 7th for me. That is Jeffrey Ramsey. Go ahead. Okay. A bandit who is yet to be identified died after he fell and hit his head while fighting with the victim during a home invasion in Tobago. Around 1 a.m. on Thursday, 50-year-old female security officer identified as Katian Groom was at her home along Feeder Road, Canaan, when she was awoken by a noise on the northern side of the house. She quickly alerted her common law husband. So it was, nobody knows how he died, but nevertheless, we have been paying attention. And he was not identified at that point in time. He was not identified. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know that okay. A Diego Martin motorist was shot after he attempted to run over cops during a roadblock exercise along the Western Main Road in Diego Martin. Around 10 p.m., a team of officers was said to be conducting a routine roadblock operations when they were attempting to bring a green sedan vehicle to stop. However, the driver of the vehicle began to accelerate his car and turn into Bagatelle Road, where a group of officers, including a police sergeant, instructed him to stop, but he refused. The police sergeant then pulled out his licensed firearm and shot at the vehicle. However, the driver sped off. The police officer subsequently entered their marked police vehicle and attempted to follow the suspect, who is still at large. What he was running from, I don't know. But this happened, ladies and gentlemen, during a roadblock. That's why I tell you it is dangerous. It is dangerous. When we're doing roadblock, we can't put 6, 7 people on the road or 5 people on the road. You need a good strength, because the minds of criminals, they are different now. Also, there was an incident involving the police, which resulted in officers using their pepper spray at residents of Monrepo Road in Mova. I just had to, okay? So I had to take the audio down because there was cussing, there was music, and so all we know that it had a bacchanal, and the officers had to use pepper spray. As you can see. All right. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the home of a retired senior superintendent of police, Trevor Raymond, was destroyed in a suspected arson attack in Arima. Everybody knows Trevor Raymond. Huh.
So this appears to be where it started. This is the room to the back. Fire services will break the window there. So I'm going to trying to
how long?
Secure there. Yeah. Of course, all the glass broke out there. Everything in here burn up.
That video up on my page. It's going to be on I.A.N Network on Facebook and I.A.N Network on YouTube. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, we're really doing good enough, because imagine 26th and 22nd of July, and we have already crossed 2 million people. Look at it. And you need to WhatsApp me. We're going to do better. Put up those numbers bigger for the ads tomorrow, the pop-ups, all right? On every break, put it up. If you want to advertise, where's your ads? Tomorrow, okay? There's a whole campaign starting from tomorrow with ads, so because we're doing much to promote the advertisers. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a woman was arrested after she was caught attempting to steal merchandise from a bookstore in Port of Spain. Around 2 p.m., an officer was on patrol in the vicinity of Henry Street, Port of Spain, when he was approached by a security guard of a bookstore located nearby. The security guard subsequently informed the officer that a woman was observed placing books in a concealed bag. The officer approached the customer, who admitted to attempting to steal those books valued $2,150 and placed her under arrest. The 33-year-old woman was then conveyed to Port of Spain. And remember, we have I can take it back to a flashback where on the 13th of July, other women were seen stealing books. Look at this. And look at them, shameless. If you have any information, WhatsApp me on 294-4081. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Take the audio down on your set when you are calling. So I just wanted to show you different angles. But one person, now we don't know if one of them belonged to this party, this other crew. We don't know. But look at them, normal. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. They all together, and they're just very studious. They look smart, but my God, they are thieves. Watch them. Normal. Watch them playing. She's showing. Watch. Start your thing, man. Start it. Block fast. Go ahead. Shoot. Bam. Watch it. Look at the size of that book. It's the thief, you know. Watch this next one. All of them is part of it. They change their clothes, they change their image, and they come at your bookstore. It reminds me of Kyle King. They just can't stop. But if you have information, go to my website, please, ianallen.org. No username, no password. Just watch at ianallen.org and send us pictures, send us videos. Go ahead, continue. Unbelievable, yeah? Unbelievable. That is all your neighbor, that is all your friend. We need to find them, we need to embarrass them. Wherever they're working and whatnot, we need to embarrass them. Come back to me. Those videos are on my fan page. Also, ladies and gentlemen, CCTV video captured 2 men robbing a lotto booth in Edinburgh 500 on Saturday, 20th of July. Watch them. Put up this video one time. That is the car they left in. Right? It's a what? A PCX 5790. Put it up one time. So we have them. Put it up. We just need better footage. Also, a man was captured on CCTV footage stealing a cell phone from a man who was asleep in a bar in Saparia area on Saturday. A man lie down, he drop asleep after he drink rum. And a man come on TV phone. I tell this place crazy, you know. This place crazy. Watch. Anybody know this man? Put it up one time. Imagine you take a little drink. Watch. Anybody know this man? Right? So if you have any information about this case, get in contact with us. All these videos, ladies and gentlemen, will be on our fan page. And tomorrow we have to tell you about SSA, the SSA and all the workers back, and that was only a rile-up talk and whatnot. All right, so the ministry is saying one thing, the Prime Minister said something different when he said it in Parliament. Yeah, we need to talk about that tomorrow. 3 bandits who appear to be of Spanish descent casually entered the apartment of a man, pushed him inside his home and robbed him of several household items, including 2 pairs of sneakers in El Dorado on Thursday. Go ahead. Normal. Watch this. Spanish national. Take but that the Prime Minister said, open your doors and open your pots. Watch. It's real craziness, boy. Run this video tomorrow for me, please, yeah? Yeah. We'll start with tomorrow with this. Am I seeing blood in her jersey? Anybody know them? This was where? El Dorado. Watch them. Anybody know them? Run this video on my fan page and we need to find them. We need to find them. Also, ladies and gentlemen, all these CCTV videos, run it on my fan page. A man was captured on CCTV footage entering a yard during the early hours on Saturday, 20th of July at Santa Rosa Heights in Arima. Normal. Craziness. Also, ladies and gentlemen, that's on my fan page right now. An exercise let me just tell you about an exercise in North Central and Northern Division on Friday, 19th of July, led to the arrest of 4 persons who were arrested on seizure of firearms, ammunition, and camouflage uniforms. Around 4 p.m. on Thursday and 4 a.m. on Friday, officers of North Central Division were conducting anti-crime exercise when they received information about illegal activities at a residence in the vicinity of Eastern Main Road, Dabadee. When the officers arrived at the location, they conducted a search and discovered one AR-15 rifle fitted with a magazine containing 7 rounds of 5.56 ammunition and a black plastic bag containing 59 rounds of 5.56 ammunition. A 27-year-old man from Garden Village, Aruka, and 40-year-old woman from Eastern Main Road, Dabadee were arrested in connection with the seizure. The team of officers also proceeded to a bushy area off Hutton Street, St. Joseph, where they conducted a search and seized 100 grams of marijuana, camouflage clothing, including a jacket, a pair of pants, and a hat, along with a leg holster. Also in a River Valley Road, Larry Treat officers were conducting searches when they observed 2 men in a nearby structure behaving suspiciously and attempting to hide themselves. The officers took strategic position surrounding the structure while 2 other officers entered and discovered 2 men, both 19, from Larry Treat Road with an AR rifle fitted with a magazine containing 40 rounds of 5.56 ammunition. As a result, both men were arrested pending. And it just goes to show, you see, they're not coming out on the road, but this is evident that you have to go into their homes, you have to go to their homes, you have to go to the structures that they are hiding and bring them out. You have to smoke them out. You have to smoke them out, ladies and gentlemen. Also, a motorcyclist was mauled by 4 pit bull in Arima. He's known as Anthony Cox, a.k.a. Mad Max. Everybody know Mad Max. He does all those stunts with the motorbikes and whatnot. Was visiting his friend at his home in Pierre Road, Mount Pleasant, Arima, when he was attacked by dogs. Cox's friend heard the commotion and ran outside with a cutlass to fend off the dogs. However, Cox sustained injuries to his hand, legs, and head. Cox was subsequently taken to hospital. Everybody know Mad Max. Everybody know Mad Max. Everybody know him on the bicycle, on the motorbikes and whatnot. But let me tell you something about, they complained, residents complained about this dog, the dogs. This man minded about 5 or 6 pit bull. And Thank God he's alive. Thank God Mad Max is alive. Everybody know Mad Max. Everybody know him from Arima. Everybody know Mad Max. The boy could have died. He could have died. But there are numerous attempts. Numerous complaints by residents of the area in Mount Pleasant, Arima, Pierre Road, Mount Pleasant, Arima, about these dogs, and nothing is being done. What about if those dogs attack a child? And the dogs always coming out and attacking people, always coming out. Residents fed up complain, but just to let them know, put it up on my social media today. Those of you doing the posting, that residents are fed up. They are fed up complaining about these dogs. They are fed up, ladies and gentlemen. They are fed up. Also, a man was reportedly knocked down along the priority bus route near Culinary Junction on Saturday. Also, ladies and gentlemen, remember we are still looking for the PCY that knocked down that girl, Durga. The PCY Tita that knocked down that girl, yeah. Look the video here, he took off his light, PCY. Anybody have information? Post it up for me. I need to get this man. I need to find this man, person who was driving that car and left that girl to die. They took off their lives. They're so smart after knocking down the girl. Could you get in contact with her family? Tell her family come and just to get in contact with me, please. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force received military radios, Harris radios, worth over $653,000 from United States Southern Command, SOUTHCOM, through the U.S. Embassy at the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard headquarters in Chaguaramas on Friday, the 19th of July. In a statement, the U.S. Embassy and Trinidad said the donation represents the United States' commitment to working alongside Trinidad and Tobago to build a safer and more secure future for the region. The radio donation was made possible through the Caribbean-based security initiative CBSI, a U.S. partnership with 13 Caribbean countries fostering security cooperation and building Caribbean partners' capacity to disrupt illicit trafficking and transnational crime, advancing Caribbean and U.S. citizen security. Also, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow I will tell you about the residents in Bridal Road. I want you to look at that, but nevertheless, we have it. We're not going to air it as yet. Tomorrow I'm going to air it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. I tried my best tonight, so whatever we didn't air today will be aired tomorrow. Remember, WhatsApp me on 294-1868, 294-4081. Let me know what's happening with you. Those of you who saw persons and maybe different scenes, and you have information about murder and criminal activities and home invasions, you could go to ianallen.org. No username, no password. You could send videos, you could send address. If you wish to speak to me directly concerning your report, leave a number and I will personally call you back. That is up to you. That is optional. So ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. We'll be back tomorrow at 5:45. Remember, log on to all our different platforms to get breaking news. Thank you again. Good night.
There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing. It's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home. Be safe. Yo.